there, Gemini. How are you this morning? My name is Cheryl Lynn. I'm here to do your weekend bonus reading. This one is for the 18th, 19th, and 20th of April, Lord willing. I think that is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The timer and the calendar, two things I've got to get that I just cannot seem to get a handle on. Anyways, past that. We're going to do this the way we always do. I will call out all 12 signs. I'll pull 2 cards for each. It's just an overview into the current dynamic between you and whoever came to your mind first when I called out the sign. At the bottom, I will pull 2 cards each for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This is to give you some sort of heads up as to what might be coming towards you this weekend, hopefully to help you more easily navigate your way through the weekend, right? That's the hope here. If I switch up at some point and call out the wrong sign as we're going through this, your part, just bear with me. This one is absolutely for my Geminis, okay? But sometimes it gets confusing. It's a lot of words. I do a lot of them back to back, so it gets a lot of words sometimes. Let's start. Okay, if you're a Gemini, currently dealing with an Aries, I've got the 6 of Swords and the Magician. Okay, so there's some kind of chaos surrounding the situation with this Aries. I feel like the chaos is actually on their part. Possibly there's a little bit of a fear, as far as a fear or a reluctance to dive in with both feet, let's say. Maybe they're coming at the dynamic between the two of you with 1 foot in, 1 foot out, right? I think that you're manifesting to get that into calmer waters. Yeah, that's what I got there. It feels like there's a very wishy-washy energy here between you and this Aries, but I feel like it's on their part, okay? All right, if you are a Gemini dealing with a Taurus, I have the Empress and the 9 of Pentacles. This Taurus is somebody who looks up to you and has a great deal of admiration for you, okay? They're viewing you as the Empress. They're also viewing you in the 9 of Pentacles. They feel like you have succeeded in obtaining your independence, succeeded in being successful, you know? Definitely could be somebody younger than you, somebody that looks up to you is what I feel like here. A lot of loyalty there, a lot. If you are a Gemini dealing with another Gemini, so you are talking to yourself here basically. You've got the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. I think that you are giving yourself advice here as far as the Ace of Pentacles is there's some new opportunities coming towards you right now. You're trying to make sure that you are, take your time, you know what I'm saying, go at this logically. Don't allow emotion so much into your decision-making process when it comes to where your money's going to come from or what you're going to invest in, okay? If you are a Gemini dealing with a Cancer, I have the 3 of Pentacles and I have the 8 of Cups. This Cancer is viewing you as somebody that they would love to collaborate with. But I feel like there is a very strong fear or insecurity here that you're getting ready to walk away. I am not sure if that's founded. I'm just saying this is what they're feeling. Okay? If you are a Gemini dealing with a Leo, I have the Hierophant and the Death card. This Leo is viewing you as somebody who's been through a hell of a transformation. This Leo would love a chance with you, I think. That's how this looks, like they would love to give this a go. They feel as though the two of you could be quite successful in a higher level of commitment. They feel as though you're somebody they could build with. I don't know that you are or are not on board. If you are on board, this looks like it could be quite successful. That's up to you. If you are a Gemini dealing with a Virgo, I have Temperance and the 7 of Wands. This Virgo is viewing you as somebody who's very defensive right now, especially towards them. But they're biding their time. They know in time that you will let your walls down. Okay? If you are a Gemini dealing with a Libra, I have the 6 of Wands and the 4 of Pentacles. This Libra is viewing you as somebody like where the world is your oyster. I mean, all you've got to do is grab a hold of the opportunities and go forward, and they don't understand why you are holding yourself back by holding on to the past. This is a friend or family member for sure. If you are a Gemini dealing with a Scorpio, I have the 2 of Wands and the Queen of Cups. The Scorpio is viewing you as somebody who's presenting, as far as they're concerned, in the relationship with them as the Queen of Cups. So you're somebody who is intuitive and psychic, very nurturing, has a very hard time keeping your boundaries up. You're at a crossroads right now. They're on one path and not the other, so it's like it's up to you. Here again, this is somebody who feels like the world is your oyster. You have the world in your hands. Pick where you want to go. They're just not sure if you're going to pick the path that they're on. If you are a Gemini dealing with a Sagittarius, I have the Page of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. The Sagittarius is viewing you as a Queen of Pentacles, so you're nurturing, you're in mini Empress type energy, right? You're abundant, you're grounded, you're everything that you're home to them is what this feels like. You are their version of home. With the Page of Swords, there's some sort of a level of immaturity here that they're trying to get past. I think it's on their part, could be on your part. They're trying to get past some level of like unrealistic expectation on this situation. It's got to be on their part. I think so. Anyways, if you are, I can't get stuck on one. If you're a Gemini dealing with a Capricorn, I have the Two of Cups and the Moon card. This Capricorn is viewing you as somebody who is a destined union. I mean, this is supposed to happen, they feel like. With the Moon card, they feel like you're hiding something. That's what they feel like. And they're not sure what it is, but they're unnerved by it for certain. If you are a Gemini dealing with an Aquarius, I have the Ace of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. The Aquarius is viewing you as somebody who has a cup full of love and you're deciding where you want to invest it. I don't feel like there's any question about investing it with them. I think that you two have a different kind of a relationship. This isn't romantic between the two of you for most of you. But they're trying to see where you're going to invest your love otherwise, and I feel like they have a stake in the claim for some reason, like they're trying to get you to go in a certain direction. If you are a Gemini dealing with a Pisces, I have the Knight of Pentacles and the High Priestess. There's a huge veil of secrecy surrounding whatever the situation is with the Pisces. It's possible, Gemini, that you're the third party into this situation, maybe. That's how this feels. With the Knight of Pentacles, there needs to be forward motion, but there is none. Everybody is kind of stagnant in that situation. All right, where am I at? Okay, Friday, I have the Ten of Wands and the Five of Wands. There is a sense of competition and a lot of conflict on Friday. Becomes a very heavy burden. Saturday, I have the Hangman and the Sun. So I think that on Saturday, you are coming to the realization, the light is being shown on the fact that you are stuck and you have put yourself in that position. And the only person that's going to get you out of that position is you. Okay? I think that's what you're coming to the realization of. And on Sunday, I have the Knight of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. Same thing. I think that this is a weekend full of self-realization, really. I think you realize that the imbalance in your life was made by you. The only person that can fix it is you. You know, it's all about adhering to your boundaries and making better choices, possibly. Okay, Gemini? Not a bad reading. Not bad. Looks like you have options, which is always better on paper than it feels when you're in the position where you have to choose between them. But anyways, it looks good. It does. It doesn't matter what the cards say. Life is what you make it, so you go out and make it a good week. Anyways, this is just to try to help you navigate through different situations. That's it. I will be back on Sunday. If anybody's looking for a personal reading, send me a message. I will get you the details. Other than that, just go make it the best weekend you can. Okay? All right, y'all. Take care.